Hey, it's me, DJ Soulbutter. This is going to be a review of this brand new record from ST6 Jody Boof Strike Club. Now, this record is a example of a subgenre of hip hop known for a couple names, but one of the names is free car music. Now, if you're not familiar with this subgenre, another artist who I would use as an example of this sound is Christ Dillinger. I know he has a decent sized fan base. I reviewed one of his albums a while ago, and a lot of people seemed to like that review and they wanted more music like Christ Dillinger, which, to be honest, surprised me. But if you're still not familiar with this sound, I'm actually going to read you the definition of free car music. It's chaotic and metallic percussion, with clanging rides, rapid hi-hat rolls, tense kick buildups, typically coupled with staggered, punched-in rapping. Basically, to put it somewhat in a dickhead kind of way, it's somewhat zany, nonsensical production where the rapper is not on beat. Basically, every song, it's kind of like the beat is chasing the rapper and it's always a couple steps behind. And pretty much every rapper that I've heard who is in this subgenre has the same exact cadence and delivery, kind of just no matter what the beat is. And if you're into this sound, uh, I mean, it can get you kind of hyped, and it's entertaining at first. But when you realize that every single song sounds like this, it gets pretty old pretty fast. Now, the thing about this record and why it even caught my attention in the first place is because of the cover and the album title, which is clearly a reference to the 1999 David Fincher film Fight Club. And I've talked about Fight Club in the past in passing, I believe at least once a long time ago in one of my reviews randomly. But I want to talk about that film and just mention something. I am not afraid anymore. I will not be bullied. It's okay that Fight Club is my favorite film of all time. When I first saw Fight Club in theaters in 1999, it kind of rocked my world and changed my life in a really big way. I love that movie. I think that movie is perfect. From the score to the cinematography, the acting, every single aspect of the film, to me, in that movie is on point. And I know since the 27 years since that movie came out, my God, yikes, time flies. I know that the feeling around that film has drastically changed. It seems like it's lame to think that Fight Club is a good movie, like only aggro meatheads who, I don't know. I don't even know what to say, but I know that it's not cool to like Fight Club for some reason anymore. Like the meaning behind the film has really changed for a lot of people, and I feel like most people no longer get the point of the movie, at least my personal interpretation of the movie. And I loved it for so long. It was my favorite movie for so long, but I feel like over the last 5 years or so, maybe longer, I've stopped saying Fight Club is my favorite movie because I'm afraid of the judgment. But you know what? I'm too old for that. I don't care. Fight Club is my favorite movie of all time. It's a masterpiece. Instead of talking about this record, I'm going to talk more about David Fincher. I do what I want. This is my content, whatever. But his very first film was Alien 3. Not a very good movie, and it's kind of crazy to say that the guy who made that would end up becoming one of the greatest filmmakers of all time, but we all have to start somewhere. And then he followed that up with Seven, one of the most iconic crime thrillers ever made, arguably. What's in the Box? Kevin Spacey is in it, and he's really good in it, which is a shame to say the least. Then his third film was The Game. I like that movie. It's not one of my favorites, but it's a solid film, pretty good. And then Fight Club, which I just talked about. It's amazing. It's iconic. It's fantastic. countless memorable scenes, just awesome. And then he did Panic Room, which was interesting because that was a very simple film for David Fincher, but it was a nice, sleek thriller. Jodie Foster, she's good in it. It was like a really good genre flick that's just a solid popcorn movie. And then he did Zodiac, which is probably his most underrated movie. It's a really good film. Too long. It's a really long movie, but it's really, really good. Really, really good acting. Then he did The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, which is easily his nicest movie. I don't love it. I still think it's good, but it's strange. It's really strange that's a David Fincher film. It doesn't feel like it, but it's solid. Then he did The Social Network. I feel like a lot of people think that that is maybe the best film since the turn of the century. It is a great movie, but for me, it's kind of hard to watch now because, it's about Mark Zuckerberg, and I just don't have any interest in going back to it and watching it again because, you know, it's about one of the biggest villains in history. After that, what do we have? The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. That movie really, really upsets me because he took the Swedish version, the trilogy that they did over there, which is based on a book, and he did exactly what I wanted someone to do that they didn't do in the Swedish movies. He made it so much better, and to this day, it still bums me out that he didn't actually finish the trilogy. I really wanted him to finish it. That movie absolutely rips. It's so good. And then what else we got? After that, Gone Girl, another really, really good movie. It made me like Ben Affleck as an actor. Carrie Coon, that's her first movie, my Hollywood crush. Really good flick. After that, Mank. Yeah, I don't know, man. That was not for me. I don't know what he was doing there. That to me is a misstep, but I feel like film bros will tell me that I didn't get it and that I need to go back to it, but I don't think I could watch that again. I just found it incredibly boring. After that, The Killer. That movie is really good. That came out a couple years ago. I think more people need to watch it. It's a really amazingly shot film. Just really, really pristine. And that's the thing about David Fincher because he shoots on digital, and a lot of times films that are shot on digital look like shit. They look really fake, but for some reason, he is an absolute master. Like, go to his films like Zodiac, which is like 12 years old now. It looks better than most films do today. Fight Club. Fight Club is a 27-year-old film. Put on Fight Club right now. It looks incredible. Like he's just so good. So good at how he films films. Um just great. And then this year, The Adventures of Cliff Booth, which is the sequel, I guess, to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And that movie is just blowing my mind because it's almost like a random dream I would have if Quentin Tarantino wrote a script, but David Fincher directed it. It's like a dream come true. That's probably the movie that I'm most looking forward to this year. I cannot wait to watch that movie. But this record, uh again, if you're into this genre, you're gonna like it. It's just to me, um, it's good for two songs, and then I'm like, God damn, shut up. But I don't know. Uh, four sticks of butter, peace, love, butter. Fight Club is a good movie.